Hi everybody, I'm the 7-Star General. My name's Caleb, and welcome back to more Europa Universalis IV. To be honest, I forgot what episode number this is, but it is the next episode, and we are playing as the mighty Kingdom of Münster. Münster! So Münster is our country, and we're a Germanic people, and we're allies with Brandenburg, which is this brown area right here. And we're also allies with Würzburg, which is right here, which used to be really big, but Bohemia started eating it. As you can see, Poland here. Poland's starting to eat this land, and so is Lithuania, as they're starting to take out the... as they took out the Teutonic Order, as Brandenburg has this area, which is interesting that Brandenburg is here and here and here. So Brandenburg's been a powerful ally, but we might have to watch out for Brandenburg. And then Denmark trying to roll its way over to Sweden a little bit. Estonia is now a country, along with Karelia. I know I'm not saying these right at all in the Leviathan order right there. Down here, taking a quick peek. Let's see, we got these guys are now independent. The QQ is gone, pretty much. QQ is right there and there. Georgia is almost gone, and the Shiravan are there with, so interesting developments there. And Central Asia there, Morocco, Portugal. Castile has almost swallowed up all of Aragon, and Aragon has got a lot of pretender rebels, so a coup could be in order in Aragon. Naples, Florence took over parts of the Papal State. Milan, Venice is very weak, and still has its island territories over there. Austria, right there. Austria moving over this way. France and Nevers. So you got France here. England has almost gobbled up all of the British Isles and a little bit of Scotland left. And so that's what's been happening around the map. And so we're right now, we just took Gelre, and we're right now... let's see, I think we cored them. I think we just cored them. So we got a 10%, progress on separatists there in Gelre. We're actually preparing to possibly go after Cleves, since Cleves has no allies. And we now have a, let's see, they have a conquest CB against us, and we need to start making a CB against them. We're approving with Poland, Utrecht right there, and Castile, since Castile is pretty large, and Castile is a Portugal Savoy link up, and we're pretty neutral towards them though. Over here, Bohemia. Eating this area up, and like I said, Brandenburg's eating this area up, and Anhalt has a couple allies, but he looks like he's pretty weak. Those are, I guess it's called duchies, or duchies, but the duchies, and then the Kingdom of Bohemia, and we have an archbishopric country. And so we're on the kingdom level ourselves here in Münster. And so yeah, we're an archbishopric. We're a kingdom level, and we're eyeing up some of these places here. The only problem is East Frisia has Poland, Brunswick, and Friesland as its allies, and I'm really worried about Poland. We have Brandenburg instead of Poland, and they have Hungary, And Hungary's allied with Poland and Brandenburg. So I get a little messy right there to get to take these guys. We did just get some sea access. These guys are also allied with England. It would be nice to man, to get all that. So anyway, so we just took some, and Brandenburg's got East Frisia, Hamburg. So actually, it might be easier for us to take these two than the other two, but we're still going to appoint that we desire them. Holland is now under Friesland. Let's take a look here at our zone here. So yeah, we do have all those marked. We have not marked these or this, even though this would be the next thing that we'd like to take. Wouldn't be bad. Let's see how they look with allies wise. They only are allied with Cologne, which is right there. So I'm actually going to, as far as they are threatened by us. So let's go ahead and indicate that we want that place as well. So if we spread out to here, that'll be nice. It'll be nice. And then Nassau would be next, but let's get Cleves next. Cleves has nobody. We got some stuff here. We got to up our stability a little bit once we get some more admin power. We do have a lot of we have a lot of relations. We're receiving trade power from Bremen because we beat them in a war when we tried to conquest Gelre. They fought against us, so we're receiving trade power from them and all that kind of good stuff. So let's stop the, let's see, stop the Castile. Improvement, and then let's restart the clock. Start the clock! So let's restart the clock then. All right. By the way, who's Castile allied with? Portugal and Savoy. What about France? Austria. With Denmark. Denmark is with England. Interesting. I would really like to eat up these guys. I really like to eat up this top section of the area, but might have to go this way. So we shall see. All right. So and continue on here. Got a lot of loans coming up here. We spent a lot of money on things. Would be nice to let ourselves recover a little. Let's reduce inflation. Inflation is going nuts because we spent a lot of money in getting Gelre. Gelre was pretty expensive for us, so. But we should be able to take Cleves with that money we spent on Gelre. And there is the military advancement. So we now are ahead of time by 8 years in our military side. We have a new keep the Latin Knights, and we got that. We just renewed a loan. So things are rolling right along here. Rolling right along. Yeah, sometimes, guys, I'm going to have a face cam. Sometimes I'm not, just the way it is. Some days I just don't really feel like it. Like today, just got done with work and pretty tired. And so let's see what we got here. Again, our goal right now is to get ready to take these guys on. And hopefully they continue to not have anything. And we just said to stop improvement. Yes. We're gonna stop improvement. We got better diplomatic relations. What other missions do we have right now? Let's take a look here. We can conquer Oldenburg, which would be kind of crazy. We could repay our loans. Or we could create a proper fleet. I'm more of the opinion repay our loans would be nice, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We might actually try to take over these guys and then repay our loans. So... recall. Alright. So let's go ahead and fabricate claim on Cleves. And I can't fabricate on anything else. In that one, Nassau has Brunswick, Wurzburg. I get Wurzburg mad at me, but Wurzburg's pretty weak these days. And then so is Brunswick. So I'm actually going to... I'm going to signify I want Westphalen as well. Oh, nope, not that. What I want to know is who do you want? Let's see, what view is this again? So people's opinion of me, the green is better. As you can see, a lot of people, and then yellow's kind of... Yellow is basically neutral, red is they're mad at me, and so these guys are mad at me, mostly because I'm eyeing them up for annexation. Let's see. Rivals, players, victory cards, diplomacy. Okay, those are those map modes. The Imperial map mode. Accepted cultures. The estates. So clergy's got this one, and nobility has this one. Alright. Dynastic. Rebel types. Separatist, nobles, peasants. So, let's see what else we got. Where's the one map mode that I want, which is the, I want the one map mode, which is this. Right here. What map mode is this? I guess provinces of interest. Guess I don't have that over here. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to keep the province of interest there. And then I want to see Brandenburg's province of interest. So they want to expand. I can see why they want to expand this way, which is probably why they're not too happy with Poland, because Poland is taking up a lot of their area, and then they want to take all of Saxon and these guys, and so they're pretty ambitious, just like I'm pretty ambitious right now. So we'll go ahead and keep rolling here. Let's go back to the political mode. Political mode! Activate! We're keeping an eye on those Gil race separatists. We're actually going to put some troops there. We're also going to handle them with some harsh treatment. What we really need, though, right now is call to arms. The nation of Brandenburg, your faithful allies, requesting that you come to their aid in the Brandenburg conquest of Rostock against Lübeck. So I'd be up here. They want to take this place. Is allied with Bremen and Hamburg. So we're going to accept because we are just such great allies. Army maintenance has gone back up. We're going to raise war taxes. We're going to reduce inflation again because we should. We're going to sit back for a second to get our morale back up here. Once our morale gets back up, then we will join the fight and probably go after Bremen here. Maybe we can take Bremen out. France. Oh, Bohemia's already done it. All right. Actually, let's take the capital. Sale offers. The Crown often resorted to short-term cash grabs, like the sale of government offices, and the sales would bring a lot of revenue, but in the long term, more officials meant more tax revenue siphoned off to reach the royal treasury. We can gain 97 now, or we can gain 1 stability and 10 prestige. We'll take the stability and the prestige. Thank you. We have 79 prestige, which is pretty crazy, to be honest. Like, all right, we're moving up. Yeah, recall the diplomat from Poland. And these guys don't like us too much. So we picked Brandenburg as our ally, and actually that ended up being a pretty good bet right there. So we just took that place, and now we're going to go up here and take on the rebels. We just beat the rebels. Now we're taking the capital. The quest for religious freedom. A man known for his radical ideas about religious reforms is condemning the priests and the Catholic doctrines in his sermons. This has led to widespread complaints and demands for religious freedom from our not-so-loyal citizens. Our country is Catholic and always stay Catholic. We can gain 10 prestige, and the Burgers estate loses 10 loyalty and lose 1 base production in Osnabrück, or we can lose 25 devotion. They go up and they get local autonomy. I don't like the effects of concede full religious freedom. So I like the effects of gaining 10 devotion and 25 prestige. The Burgers estate really isn't affecting us too much. They lose 10 loyalty, which puts them below the 40 threshold, and we lose 1 production, which we could pay for. So. Bam. So now we got more development costs. And they have become disloyal. And then Osnabrück, we're going to add that production back. And I'm actually going to add more production across the country. Hillry's got 15 production. Wow, and 7 there. Meppen has got a lot of that. Münster. There's salt there, there's cloth there, there's grain there. So we just spent some development cost to develop stuff. There we go. So we are taking, I think, the capital of of Lübeck. We have gained a conquest. And let's fabricate another claim. Importing iron. We strive to keep Münster military strong, modern, and domestically supported, but sometimes our priorities end up in conflict with each other, lacking the rich iron mines of our neighbors. Some of our grander plans for future military development will not be possible as soon as we might wish. So we can gain 60 military power if we need to import it, or we need to rely on our own resources. Heart matters more than iron, and we gain 2 mercantilism. Brandenburg's a friend, so if they go plus 20, we're awesome. So let's take the 60 military power. And Brandenburg says that they just accepted peace. My Archbishop Elector, Bremen, accepted peace with their former... Okay, so just Bremen, not these guys. So Bremen accepted peace. Bremen has no troops. And 1 ally of Hamburg, who also has no troops. So if I wanted to pile on in the moment, I would actually go to war with these guys. But I'm actually going to go to war with these guys. And they still don't have... an ally. Yeah, I'd actually go to war with Cleves, gain both these provinces, and then core them, bring them into the fold, maybe pay some loans, and then we start on our process. An heir is needed in Münster. As we currently have no designated heir for the Archbishop Elector Eric I, we have several options to pick from. Okay, so the burghers are low in... So if we did a merchant's son, we would actually bring the burghers back into the fold. The clergy would be out of the fold, which would hurt our tax multiplier, but we would get 35 ducats. Ducats! And lose 5 devotion. Since the clergy are the main people in this whole thing, there's nothing that does not affect the clergy. So I'm going to go with the clergy, since the clergy is probably going to have... So we'll do a merchant's son, we'll get the burghers back in the fold, and we'll also get the next... But we're going to lose this nice national tax modifier, so... Here we go. Eric I is now the ruler of our glorious nation. He's a 3-2-4. Eric I, good leadership skills and superior technical knowledge will help us vanquish those who stand against us. Our nation is mourning over the loss of Georg I von Regensburg. And, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for the fake name generator. Fake name generator! Funny thing is, I didn't set it up ahead of time, so let me go to advanced options. In here, I can select German, and then select to the region, which is, for Germany, it is the Nordrhein-Westfalen, I'm guessing, from what I see, because I don't see any other that would match that. We're not Brandenburg, we're not Bremen. This would be the closest, I think, is the Westfalen. So, let's see. Generate. And this is now Dwayne. So Dwayne is now the heir. And there you have it. Let's see, 186, 109. Improve relations with Bohemia. Let's keep a diplomat open here. Protestant zealots. We'll repay the loan. Repay that loan. We shall repay that loan. Okay, so we just took all that. Who else were we fighting? Is it these guys? Oh, yeah. Hey, they accepted peace. We got 12 favors. Nice. Let's come this way. Then after we get back, we are going to do this. How's our... Okay, we have really no war exhaustion, and we're going to go harsh treatment to squash them. Yeah, recall diplomat. Relations with Austria. And now what we're going to do is let's go ahead and attack Cleves before they get anybody to help. Okay, court painter is available. We could hire him, gain stability. Yeah, we'll hire him, gain stability and prestige. So we have 100 prestige right now, which is crazy. 100 prestige. All right. So let's do this. Let's declare. I'm gonna take Cleves. And everybody will join. We actually don't need everybody to join. Do Württemberg. We'll use Brandenburg later. So we're declaring war. And here's our war. Whoops, my bad. And we won. Recall diplomat. It says endorse Renaissance philosophy. Of course, they shall have our support. We get yearly prestige, technology cost goes down, and people influence goes down. Or we could say, no, we have enough problems. You, with no limit and no bound, may choose for yourself the limits and bounds of your nature. We've placed you at the world center so that you may survey everything else in the world. The ordination of the dignity of man. Of course, they shall have our support. I like cheap technology. Are they suppressing the rebels for us? The walls are down in Cleves. Walls are down. Declining power of the nobility. The nobility estate loses 10 influence. Because the nobility has lost influence in Münster. They've lost some influence. Influence. If we can eat up Cleves here. The Timurids tell us of a civil war. And the siege of Cleves is over. We're going to sue for peace. Emperor does not like it. We get aggressive expansion. That's all right. So we are going to send him in. Oh, we just ate Cleves, and so that's going to tick some people off. So we're going to back off here. And, the Emperor, Austria, demands that we return the province of Berg to the Holy Roman Empire. Denying this request will seriously impact our relation with the HRE. Declining will have these effects. And the Emperor will receive a CB against us. We will decline. Okay, so we need Brandenburg on our side, so let's improve relations with Brandenburg. Poland. Bohemia. See, we have Wurzburg as well. Improve relations with Wurzburg. Let's improve relations with our allies. Pay. Decline of Renaissance. The territorial growth of our country has lately seems to have diverted much of both our resources and attention. The educational reforms and artistic development we once known for have suffered accordingly and have no claim to be a leading nation when it comes to embracing Renaissance philosophy. All right. So we did not embrace the Renaissance philosophy because we took extra territory. Let's see, when we get 119 administrative power, we shall... We repaid the loan with the stuff we just made. Now we're coring Cleves into our country of Münster, which is slowly growing. We should probably lay low a little bit, I think, because of... Okay. Bonfire of Vanities. There is a vigorous preacher in Münster whose outdoor sermons about the temptations of vanity objects have led his supporters collecting and burning cosmetics, arts books. He rages on about how the objects might tempt one to sin and urges people, especially famous artists of Münster, bring the things he deems immoral to the bonfires. We can stop the man, or we can allow him to continue, but rescue the art. Let's do this. We'll gain 5 prestige. We got plus 100 prestige right now, which is the max. Air is needed. All right. So the clergy are low again. If we do a talented theologian, the burghers lose 15. We currently have the manpower, so maybe we do nobility, local preacher, gain 10 devotion, lose 5 prestige, which is fine. And yeah, let's do a... We could do this, which both nobility and the burghers lose 10. Clergy gain 15. So they would stay loyal to us, and we'd gain... Let's do a papal protege. 243. Dwayne First's great cunning and silver tongue shall aid us in forming strong alliances with our friends. Our nation is in mourning over the loss of Eric the First. And this guy's name will be, sorry, it's moving because I'm going over to another thing. Morrow. He's a 515. So got a 315, sorry, 315. So the nation still looking at military as its main thing. We're looking at we could probably up some development here. Meppin. Developing Meppin up. Rhenish culture. Interesting. All right. So, I guess we'll just continue here. Where are these guys' allies? England, and then they're doing trade power to England. Brunswick. Allied with East Frisia. Brunswick would be next. So we're getting better relations with all our allies. We can recall the diplomat. Improve relations with Lithuania. We're going to keep it easy right now. No. Dramatic currency revaluation. Concerned about spiraling inflation, our government strongly advises you to abandon the old coinage and begin using new, more stable currency. While beneficial in the long term, this would immediately cause severe unrest in the country along with a loss of prestige. So let's lose one stability. We just lose one stability, which we cannot bring back because we don't have enough administrative power. And we are going to harsh treatment the separatists. Let's see, who's this? This is Liege. Those are the areas that I want. Now considered part of our patrimony. We have cord olive cleaves to us. And they are Catholic. We have not been hit by the Protestant bug. Even though if we take over these guys, we would have Protestants in our midst.